We're raising funds in conjunction with Gamers Giving's Thanksgaming event, which is a 24-hour tabletop role-playing event, October 8th through 9th in Broomfield, Colorado.
We're doing this for?
We're doing this to raise money for Taylor Burgess and her family. Taylor Burgess is a 7-year-old girl who was unfortunately diagnosed with leukemia, and she and her family have been fighting this disease, and facing all the challenges that a family faces when you're doing such a thing. And it's terrible, but they are fantastic people. They've always supported our events and our charities.
And they're just wonderful human beings.
Yeah. Jake Burgess is one of the best GMs that we know, one of the best role players we know.
His whole family. Fine artist.
Oh, yeah, he's fantastic. So he's been a huge part of the community. His whole family has been.
He's a firefighter. She's a teacher.
Yeah, so they contribute.
Except that she's taking time off to take care of Taylor.
Which means there's not a lot of this coming in. So that's why we're stepping up. Normally Gamers Giving as an organization, which is a fantastic organization here in Denver, does a lot of work to generate money for various charities all over.
Usually food banks, veterans charities, animal-related charities.
Doctors Without Borders, stuff like that. But this time it's personal. We are going all out to help them fight and kick the crap out of cancer, both for the Mighty T and just the general thing of let's kick the crap out of cancer.
Right.
So this is a big thing. A lot of the people in the community are stepping up. So Ed is one of the many people who has a CrowdRise page for this, and there's a number of other fantastic people also doing their CrowdRise pages. And this is a competition. We're all trying to be the ones who raise the most money. And Ed was
friendly competition.
Taylor.
Yeah, well, no, there ain't no friendly about this. We're going to be number one. But how did we end up in this?
Yeah, Ed put forth a bald-face challenge, he called it. More like bald scalp, but whatever.
Right.
The idea being for a single $100 donation, he would shave his head.
Yeah.
Or help him raise cumulatively $500, and he would shave his head. Mm-hmm. Well, I was less than careful about my wording when I said that for that amount of money for Taylor, I would do so also. Well, within 10 minutes, the kind and generous Andy and Sean Parker stepped up.
Cool people.
Good work. Thank you.
Courtesy of my lack of specificity, they got 2 noggins for the price of 1.
Yeah, they did. So at that point, since I didn't really have the spoons or time to get into setting up my own CrowdRise page, I said, well, that's it, Carinn. You got us locked in. We're joining Team Ed. And yes, we're totally cheating. The 3 of us teaming up against all y'all. And I don't care about cheating to win this time, because the more we cheat and the more we win, the more for the Mighty T. So we're coming for you guys. Figure out how you're going to gang up, because we're taking the #1 spot. That's right.
Well, I'd love to see them try.
So it may not just be Ed's and Carinn's hair.
No, not just us.
Right, darling?
No, we're being very specific this time.
Yeah, this time.
For a cumulative, mouth not working, 1,000 on Team Ed. Sean loses the scalp fuzz.
Now, I'll tell you, that's a bargain, because there's already $700 in the kitty.
Yeah, that one should be really easy. But then,
if and when we reach the goal of 2,500, he goes baby-faced.
People have not seen all that since I was at West Point back in the 80s, folks. So that's
early mid-80s.
That's going to be something to see. I'm going to be terrified. And well, you will too. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it for the Mighty T.
It's going to happen.
Now that's not all. What else?
Tell us how else we're going to raise some money.
Well, so you guys know about the 24-hour game going at Total Escape Games. That's a big Thanksgiving event. October 8th and 9th, games going on, all that kind of stuff.
Details in the links in the comments.
Feng Shui, tons of D&D stuff with the D&D, Adventures League guys. I'm running Savage Rift, so is Ross.
With the table for buying stuff that they can only do at conventions and
at Gamers Giving.
Phi Chen's boutique.
So it's a very special thing for D&D people. So if you're always looking for someplace that's going to have that special boutique thing where you guys can trade your stuff in the game, Gamers Giving, that's where you can do it.
And the silent auction with tons and tons of fantastic role-playing stuff.
Oh, yeah. I think there's a couple of $1,000 worth of stuff, if not
easily
more.
including several big stacks of books and maps from you guys and Sean and Ross Watson.
Yeah, we ran out of shelf space and said, here, y'all take our cool, awesome stuff that we don't have space for because the mighty T. But on top of all that, wait, there's more. So I've got this big thing going on that same weekend. We got some wonderful friends coming in from Northern California, some original major Shinetar players, Marianne Waldman, Richard Higbee, and Hero Games famous Ray Greer are all coming in that same weekend. And so on Saturday, I'm running games at Total Escape, but on Sunday, I've secured, thanks to the fantastic people at Nighthawk Brewery who have offered this up for free. It's huge, massive space. We're going to have somewhere between 12 and 20 something people in a big, awesome
And
space.
that's just the live in-person flesh and blood butts in the chairs.
Yeah, and I'm doing one of my fairly well-known big epic games. This, folks, may be the most epic and the largest of them I've ever done because Shinetar fans around the world are all going to be able to play. And here's how. Not only are the players at the game on Sunday, which starts at 11 a.m. and goes all day long, they'll be able to donate money to the cause, to get bennies, adventure cards, and all kinds of cool stuff. But players around the world, starting like within the next couple of days, so they can go ahead and pre-do this now, and also log in day of the event. And Ed's actually going to be one of the people helping monitor the live stream for us that day.
Keep me busy.
Yeah, keep him busy because you're going to get to type in, make your donation, and there's going to be a whole schedule about what you get for your donation. You can get get the Heroes Bennies, you can get them adventure cards, you can get them these special markers for this new system I designed just for this game, where you can give them special positioning in the final battle. You can give them great battle rolls, all these cool things that you can do, and it's all detailed in documentation that we
Or
have there.
if you want to, you can
help me.
help the bad guys.
That's right. If you want to make it more interesting and challenging, I know some of you guys out there like to see the bad guys do pretty well too. So throw me some bennies, throw me some markers, throw
Let's
me
make
some
it all
cool
interesting.
stuff.
This is Shinetar history.
Yeah, they are changing history. This is an official event that changes forever the official world of Shinetar. They're invading the prelacy of Cayman. They're going to take it down or die trying. And you get to be a part of it. Not only you get to make a donation and affect the outcome, but you actually get to write about what your character or what your group, if you want to do it a donation on behalf of your entire gaming group, you get to describe in narrative form what your group did to get that benefit to the heroes. So you will be playing the game. You'll be describing, this will be reported. People will get battle reports of this group of rangers over here, this group of heroes over there, and what they did and how that affected and gave them an advantage to win the battle. So this is a game that people all over the world can play, and it's all, once again, for Thanksgaming by Gamers Giving for the Mighty T. This is going to be an awesome thing that we want you guys to be a part of. You're going to see all kinds of links. If I can figure out how to do it, I'm going to put all these boxes that appear up in the screen, and there'll be links and stuff.
Click here or
over there somewhere. If I can't figure it out, because it'll all be down in the show notes. It'll also be on the CrowdRise. If you go to CrowdRise, I think .org, I think it is, or .com.
It is .org.
CrowdRise.org, and you search for Thanksgaming, you'll find us. We'll have the link down there. And then find Team Ed or Ed Doolittle, because that's us. And that's how you'll get involved. But there'll be links and stuff everywhere on Facebook, on Google+, and all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys very much. And go Team Ed.
Go Team Ed.